Well, good evening and welcome back. And here we are, December 1st. Meteorological winter has begun, and we definitely started with temperatures well below the average, starting with a low of 24 and topping out at 36, where normally we would go from 31 to 48. So more than 10 degrees colder than average. And this is our new temperature trend as we go into the first week of the new month. Records will stay in the books for another year. 71, the record high from 2001. And of course, we haven't contributed anything yet to the bucket out there. So we are already starting with a slight rain deficit. Sunrise time, 6:54. Sunset now is at 4:16. So we're getting in that time of year where our sunsets are some of the earliest that we're going to see for the whole year before our days finally start to get longer. So meteorological winter has begun. We are looking at sunny conditions, dry conditions through Tuesday, but definitely colder too, as bitter cold air is going to be with us all week. We do have a chance of snow/mix. We're looking more towards mix than snow, and this will be for Wednesday night into Thursday morning. So more rain than snow, but there is going to be one exception. I'll show you in just a sec. In Providence, we do have a couple of clouds in the upper levels, but nothing's coming from them. And we do have temperatures that are really chilly in some areas. And in some places, like in the interior, this is where the wind is actually making a little bit of an impact. So what we're looking for are winds that are greater than 3 miles per hour, and that's making it feel even colder. So it feels like 21 downtown, feels like 24 in North Kingstown, 28 in Newport, and even though temps are in the 30s in New Bedford, it feels like 25. So we've got a couple of things going on in the Northeast. First of all, we've got the lake effect snow machine that has been stirred up. And as long as we bring in air from the northwest, it's going to take these areas that were snow as they dry out and they just have some clouds left over. That's what's coming through for tonight. So those clouds aren't associated directly with a system and they're not going to be yielding anything. But we do have this really cold patch of air in place. And that means if there is any precipitation, chances are it would be wintry by nature. So as we go through tonight, we're looking at mainly clear skies. Temperatures are going to drop off into the 20s tomorrow, but with the wind chill feel even colder. High temperatures in the afternoon are going to look and feel a lot like they did for today. And as we go Monday into Tuesday, it's pretty much a rinse and repeat situation. Interior temperatures on Tuesday morning have the potential of starting close to 20 degrees. And again, with the breezes feel a little cooler. Then we get to Tuesday and we have a couple of things that are approaching our area. We are going to start to see some warmer air begin to filter in, not Wednesday morning, but as we go Wednesday into Thursday, temperatures will start to pop up closer to 40, and that's better. It gets us closer to those averages. And then we're going to bring in this. This is an Alberta Clipper system. The thing about Alberta Clipper systems is, first of all, they get the name the Alberta Clipper because they start in Alberta, Canada. It's an area of low pressure that travels from Alberta essentially into southern New England. Now, these systems are A, fast moving, and B, don't have a lot of moisture associated with it. So we never get big storms from these. The worst case scenario, in my opinion, from these would be like 2 to 4 inches in a quick hit. But as you can see, we're not going to do just snow with this. We're going to be doing a lot of mixing. And in fact, we're going to lean more heavily on the rain situation for this system. So how much snow could we see? Again, keep in mind, we're looking at most of our region to see this as rain with just a little bit of time doing a little bit of mixing. But our higher elevations, if they can keep this as all snow, have the potential of doing 1 to 3 inches of the stuff. But again, our situation right now isn't going to hold for that, because as we go to Wednesday night, you'll notice our cold air retreats briefly. So we are going to bring in that warmer air Wednesday into Thursday, and that's why we're not going to stay all snow. Cold air moves right back in, though, behind it as we finish Thursday and go into Friday. So we've got some cold nights ahead with one exception. That one time when that belt of cold air goes to our north, and that's when we go Wednesday into Thursday. That's when the Clipper comes through, and that's why we're looking at it as mainly rain rather than snow, because our overnight lows are going to be above freezing. So with all of that said, that's not our only chance, by the way, to pick up precipitation this week. We're looking at Sunday that we do have a slight chance of snow, and it's a 30% chance, by the way, and that would be for through the day on Sunday, possibly starting on Saturday night. So stay tuned. We have only just begun this meteorological winter.
Yes, stay tuned, we will. And I'm liking all the suns this week.
Yes.
Sunny days.
Yes, it's going to be very low maintenance, and I think we like that.
It's one thing to be chilly with clouds, but if we have the sun, it'll feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
I like to think.
Vitamin D all around.
Exactly. All right. Thanks, Kelly.
Sure.
Let's send it out to Ian, who is at Gillette Stadium.